Children, in the last video we studied about the structural and functional unit of our body, that is the cell, and also about the different types of organs in our body, the internal organs and the external organs, and all about the sense organs. Today we are going to study about the organ system. Organ system. As you all know, the different organs come together and perform a similar type of function and hence constitute the organ system. Different organ systems include skeletal system, second is muscular system, third one digestive system, fourth respiratory system, fifth one circulatory system, sixth one nervous system, seventh excretory, eighth one is reproductive system. We will study in detail of all this system. So the first one is skeletal system. The skeletal system, have you ever touched your elbow and knee? How do you feel? You feel very hard or soft? Yes, you feel hard because bones are present all over our body. There are around 206 bones present in our body and different types of bone join together to form the skeletal system. To form the skeletal system of our body. The skeletal system is very important to us because it gives the shape to our body. The first function, it gives shape to our body. Second is it protects the delicate organs like the lungs, brain and the heart. And third one is that it helps us to walk and do all the activities. You sit, you stand and do all the activities because of this skeletal system. Now coming to muscular system. What do you mean by muscular system? Muscles generally cover the skeleton. As you all know, you have muscle all over the body and it covers the skeleton. Your skeleton is not naked. So some muscle are attached to the bones also. And what do they do? What the muscle do? The function of the muscle, they are attached to the bones and they perform special kind of function, that is you walk, you lie down, everything, all the activities you do is all because of the muscle and bones working together. So muscle pull the bones and they work together. This is all about the muscular system. Now coming to digestive system. What do you mean by digestive system? Digestive system is the digestion. The food we eat, it needs to be digested in our body, yes? How it is digested in our body? We eat food to get energy. We eat the complex type of food like you eat the burger, pizza. They are very complex. They needs to be broken down into finer substances so that has to be digested by our body, and this is called the digestion. So in the digestion, digestive system. So digestive system consists of teeth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. So when you eat food, what happens? You generally chew your food through your teeth. So it breaks down the food into simpler substances. It breaks down the food, it grinds the food, and as in your mouth, saliva is present in your mouth. So the saliva acts upon the food and it is broken down into very small substances. Now this goes through the food pipe to the stomach. The food pipe from the mouth, it goes to the stomach through a food pipe. And in the stomach, several digestive juices are there. It acts upon it and further it is digested in the stomach. After the stomach, it goes to the small intestine. It is very highly coiled structure and it is enclosed by the large intestine. So in the small intestine, a special type of juices are secreted and it is further absorbed by the blood in the small intestine. After the small intestine, the good substances are absorbed by the blood and the unwanted things are given to the large intestine. So in the large intestine, they are stored and they are expelled through the anus. They are not needed by the body and they are excreted through the anus. This is all about the digestive system. Now we will discuss about circulatory system. Circulatory system comprises of heart, that is located on the left corner of the near a chest. Heart, blood vessels. These are tiny tube-like structure that arises from the heart and it goes through all parts of the body. And blood. In the blood vessels, the blood are present inside the blood vessels and the heart pumps in blood to all parts of the body through the blood vessels. The blood carries in oxygen and the absorbed food and also it carries the unwanted materials from the rest part of the body to the excretory system so that it is expelled out from the body. So this heart is very important for the functioning of a body. Now coming to respiratory system. Respiratory system consists of two lungs, a pair of lungs, nose, windpipe or trachea. Through the respiratory system, we take in the air, that is oxygen, through our nose. Nose contains a hair-like structure inside them so that it will prevent the dust and the germs from entering inside our body. From the nose, it goes through the windpipe to the lungs. When we take in oxygen inside a body, the lungs will expand and so as a chest also expands. And when we expel the carbon dioxide, when we breathe out air, that is the carbon dioxide from the nose, the lungs will relax and so as the chest. So lungs play a very important role in our body. So respiratory system helps us to breathe. It helps us to transport oxygen to all parts of the body and also release energy from the blood. So it is very advisable to breathe in good air. Why? Because it should be free from the dust and germs, and also we should not cover our face while sleeping. We should not breathe in through our mouth because the nose helps us to filter the dust and the germs from the air. This is all about the respiratory system. Now we will learn about the nervous system. Nervous system comprises of brain, spinal cord and nerves. As you have seen the engine, and after the engine there are many bogies, and yes, the engine drives all the bogies. Likewise, brain also acts like the engine. It controls the whole body, all the organs in the body and all the system in the body and make them work simultaneously. So it is very important for the functioning of a body. Brains help us to think, help us to read, act, imagine, everything. The brain is protected by the skull and it extends to the all part of the body through the spinal cord. Through the spinal cord. So this is the brain and it extends to the whole part of the body through the spinal cord. Also from the spinal cord, several nerves arises, tube-like structure arises, that is called the nerve. It is spread throughout the body. So the brain receives the message through the nerve from all parts of the body and also reacts according to it. So when you touch a very hot object, what happens? You remove your hand. This is all by sending and receiving message by the brain. It is controlled by the brain. All your activities like reading, dancing, thinking, doing maths, analytical things and imagination, everything is controlled by the brain, one and only the brain. The brain is only thing that controls the each and every organs and organ system of a body. Now we will discuss about excretory system. Our body produces a lot of waste and they has to be removed because they are harmful to us. So it is removed by special organs called kidneys, lungs and skin. The kidneys are bean-shaped organ and they are situated on the lower abdomen, generally on the back side. The kidneys clean the blood and make urine. And the urine from the kidney, this is the kidney. This is a bean-shaped structure. This is the kidney, and from the urine from the kidney is passed through the urinary bladder, passed through the ureter to the urinary bladder. This is the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder. So from the urinary bladder, when it is full, it is expelled out of the body. Also the lungs helps us to expel the carbon dioxide through our nose. The skin helps us to excrete the salt and the unwanted water through the skin. Now the reproductive system. As you all know that animals and also the human beings produce babies. It is very important to reproduce. If a person will not reproduce, the generation will not go on and it will come to an end. So a special system called the reproductive system is present in our body that helps to give birth to babies. Human beings and also the animals to give birth to babies. This is called the reproductive system. Today we studied about the different organ system and how they function. Thank you.